Well, I'm known as the grumpy vlogger. I'll gripe and complain longer. Please do me the adieu and kindly view me on YouTube.
My fellow Americans, I am Lloyd Mendenhall, the Grumpy Vlogger. I am running for President of the United States of America in the 2020 election. I will be running on the Indem Republican ticket. I, along with my running mate, James Boyd from Above and Beyond Drones, would like your support. We stand for nothing, and we won't stand for anything. Remember, bite me. Vote for me, and I will set you free. Paid for by the Grumpy Vlogger Campaign Committee, and I approve this message. Thank you. Okay, let's see how bad we can screw up the show right off the start. First, I've been working like you know, I've been running around like a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. Okay, so, yeah, Republican drone strikes. Yep, I'm covering them all. Actually, it's Indem Republican. So I want to make sure I cover them all. But, anyways, so then I start to stream. I got everything just about set up the way I wanted. And I start to stream. And it's rolling on about 2 minutes. And I realize I didn't put the timer on. So then I start the timer. And I had to click back over onto this other monitor. And of course, I hit the timer. And it started over again. It's like, so that's why it jumped and then jumped forward again. So anyways, it's just, yeah, wrong button all night. And on top of that, I'm doing this, I'm doing it solo because somebody I thought was going to be my co-host never got in touch with me this week. So, yeah, one-legged tap dancer. That's it, Matt. You got it. Oh, my God. Well, first off, let me welcome everybody that's here tonight. And I know a lot of you just, like Steve Carpenter, just got in from Spin Up. Let me start at the top of the list. So we got Bob Casey. Now, that's a gentleman that was my absolute honor to get to meet. He stopped by my house with Mel on his 400 AGL on his way down to Spin Up. And then there's another person in here, Thunderbird 6, Glenn, and that's another person I'll say something about later, and it's all good. Don't run off. Then there's Jeff Ellenberger, Drone Strikes. All right, Matt, our token millennial, Oklahoma droner, he's here. Rick Halbert, there's a true gentleman right there if there ever was one. And Steve Carpenter. You want to go back because it's 90 there? They had tornadoes up north of there, so you may be better off where you're at. And let's see. Tater Rogers, man, that's a guy that I had a ball with. And was it just last week? Tater? Yeah. Oh, hey. This is my phone call. You guys know who this is. So, hello.
Hey, Grumpy.
How,
I've done it again.
yeah, you done it again. You forgot, didn't you? Yeah. So,
I just rang to tell you I got an email from YouTube. I finally hit the partnership thing.
so you are monetized.
Yeah, finally got there.
All right, about time. Took you long enough,
Yeah.
slacker.
Oh, yeah, it's not me. It's those American
Yeah, I know, right? So, well, congratulations, my friend. I'm glad. Yeah, couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Well, except maybe
Yeah.
me, but it'll happen. Oh,
Okay.
I did say nicer, didn't I? Yeah, no, so I don't count. Congratulations, my friend.
Okay.
All right.
See you, mate.
Yeah,
Bye.
we'll see you. Oh, that's as you guys know, that's Oz by Drone, and congratulations to him. He finally got monetized. He finally is part of the partnership program. So let me see. I got Tater Rogers, Chris Hope, Artco Drone Solutions, uh, Coronda P. Okay, Drone Effects sent you. Oh, right. Excellent. I'll have to thank him later. And old guy in a drone, Mitch. Help at home, Jim. How you doing, Jim Hightower? And I said Steve Carver. Wildcat Cardboard. Uh, and he's bussing all. Okay, yeah. And Elisa King. All right. Drone Effect. Hey, Claude. I apologize, Claude. I think last week I forgot. I saw you were in there, and it's just, whoosh, you know. But I've been having a lot of those uh, moments here lately. So let's see. I said Mitch. I said Matt, Tater, Steve. Yep. Drone Shots Jody. It's always good to see you. And uh, Rick Coronada. Okay. I'm just going down the list here, guys, trying to shout out everybody. Claude, yeah, okay. Uh, Grant, Mr. Stay Drunk, he is the designer of my set. Well, he's the designer of my logo. And the one that shows up for my live stream, that banner, he designed that. And then the YouTube with the eagle through it, that says Grumpy Vlogger, he'd also designed that. Uh, Yeah, you realized it was Lloydie Mate time. You've been listening to Ice Bike again, haven't you, Jim? I just saw what you said earlier. But Brent Nunley, welcome. And let's see who else did I miss anybody? Daddy of 13. Oh wow! All right, I am honored that you're on here, and we've got a pretty good crowd. Let's see, we got 23 watching. Awesome. Uh, yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. I think I'm caught up with everybody. But here's the deal. As you guys know, uh, Mel has started a new job, and well, he started another new job, and he's going through his orientation, and his hours are from 4 to 11. So he's out as my voice, and there. My mic is strobing. Is it really? Well, okay, but all right. Anyways, but so I'm kind of winging this on my own tonight because somebody I expected to have as a co-host, I made one slight mistake. I forgot to get their email so I could send them the link. So, if somebody is so inclined and you would like to be my co-host tonight, just say so in the chat, and I'll send you the link. Uh, but otherwise, uh, watch the picture. Okay, all right. Let's see, speak. All right. See, this is my problem. Okay, let me get over here. I'll show you. I got something for that. You guys know I get distracted real easy. So I have got this guy right here. Well, where is he? Right there. Yeah. Because for those moments, let's see. Here, my Mike can dance. Okay. Anyway, so there went my squirrel. It's reflection on the flat. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, I see what you're talking about. Is this right here? Yeah, it is strobing. Yeah. Okay. Let's all jump on the train wreck. Yeah. So, oh, there went the squirrel again. Little sucker runs around. Anyways, so, uh, well, Artco, have I had you on here yet? I have not, have I? Let's see. Put Art on. Okay, let me send you that link. Okay, real quick, and we'll get that going. Copy. All right. You guys just have to bear with me real quick while I send out an email to Art. And let's see, compose. Whoops, there we go. Okay. Paste. I knew I could get somebody to come on, because this is hard to do by yourself. I mean, I can do it, but all right. I think I've sent it off. All right. And let's see. Let's get. Okay. So when you get that, let me know, and it should be going right there, and you just go to vmixcall.com. You know how. You've been there. Well, you run vmix. So anyways, let me start out. I mentioned right at the beginning of the show that Thunderbird 6 was in here. And I'd gotten a text or an email or message from him here a while back. He wanted my address. I thought, oh, okay. Figured he was going to send me some Vegemite. You know, just anytime somebody from Australia says they want to send you something, you just assume as an American they're going to send you Vegemite. And I thought, well, okay. But today, and he sent me the tracking number, and I've been tracking it for like I'm not reading that out loud, okay? But you guys read what Thunderbird 6 says. But anyways, so I've been tracking this package, it seems like, for a couple of weeks. It hadn't been that long. It's just been a week. But he sent me something really nice. Look at that. He sent me that, and it is metal. I mean, is that not cool or what? But if that wasn't enough, he also sent, and they're in nice plastic here, but yeah, and I'll tell you a little something about these colors and stuff too in a minute that he doesn't know about, but it turned out to be fortuitous in my case. Then this one, my catchphrase, bite me. He sent those to me, and both of them. This one here, this white and orange. Now, Matt, do you know what college colors those are, Matt? Oklahoma Droner. You should know those college colors. So, hey, look at that. The flag reflects on. That is cool. Anyways, these are the colors of OSU, which I am an alumni from, Oklahoma State University. And, of course, these are Air Force colors. So, I mean, how cool is that, that he would get colors that actually suited me. And I cannot thank the man enough. I just was blown away. So, Thunderbird 6, thank you so much. I mean, that was just, it was a very nice gift, Steve. I mean, just unbelievable. I was just blown away. I'm just, you guys are all too nice to me. I really don't deserve to be treated as nice as you guys treat me, but I do appreciate it. So, I didn't see if Matt because I don't know if Matt is an OU or OSU fan, but it's one of the rivalries in the state. It's an in-state rivalry. We have Oklahoma State and then University of Oklahoma, which is the crimson and cream. They couldn't have red and white. They had to be crimson and cream. And then we got orange and white, which is OU. I see somebody coming in. Let me turn on his. Okay.
Okay.
All right, you ready? Let's
I'm sort of ready.
Whoops. You're sort of ready? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, now I know where I am. Okay,
All
I
right. You
see
got it?
you.
You see me? Can you
Yeah.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Excellent. Excellent. So, great. Okay. Okay.
I
Drone
uh,
Effect says he'll be mean to us. So, how you doing, Art? You
I am doing great. I just want to show you the winning ticket of the RoboMaster S1 that I won Saturday.
oh, you are so lucky, man. You're just so lucky. Well, and I can't think of anybody that deserved it better, really. I mean, you really work hard to try and put out content for us, and lotto number 2, 13, 34, winners from last week. Yeah, 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 winners from last week. Yeah, yeah. The ticket's no good, Art. You can throw it away now. You won.
Oh, and while I was there, I got to give Ken Heron one of
One
these.
of the, all right.
Mhm.
I do not know if I sent you one. Did you get one of my campaign pins?
No, I didn't.
You'll be getting one. Hey, Rick, if you get a chance, would you send one to Art? Because I've got to get with Jim Wallace. I got to contact him tonight and have order another. I've given away all of them. I ordered 2 dozen. I had 3 to start out with, then I ordered 2 dozen. I've given them all away, and I think I sent a dozen down there or 10 tonight. You
My,
got. Is that your spin up
my
shirt?
Ready Set Drone
Oh, you ready set drone?
shirt, and then I have a spin up shirt too.
Okay. Do you have a flight crew shirt?
No, I don't. That
I
would be
do.
awesome. Yeah, well, good for you.
Yeah.
And when I have money in my bank account, I'll join the flight crew.
I know.
And
I just
everybody got one of these little, kind of like, remember the balsa wood airplanes, the
That's what I was going to ask. Is
profile?
that one of those
Yeah, this is
foam
made of
airplanes?
a styrofoam
Yeah.
material.
Those things are fun to fly. I don't care how old you are. Those things are fun to
Yeah,
fly.
yep, got that. We all got that, and we got we got this to
What
clean
is
your
that?
lens on your camera on your drone.
Oh,
And
cool.
then everybody got one of these little
I don't know
mini
if
stroby things, but for some reason this must have been stuck on and the batteries did. But I
does
got
it have
another one
rechargeable?
just like
Is it
no,
rechargeable or is it just a
they
or it takes
got
a
if you look really close,
hearing aid
they have
batteries?
those little hearing aid batteries in
Yeah, yeah. Uh, Osmo Drone wanted to know, are the campaign buttons tax deductible? God, I hope so. I'm looking for every kind of break I can get.
And then somebody printed up a bunch of these.
Yeah, yeah. I noticed.
Yeah,
I
thank
heard
you,
about
Matt.
those.
Thank you for printing those up,
Yeah, that
and
was
Mel for bringing them.
that was
Yeah,
an international
right
work right
from
there because
Oz by Drone.
Oz by Drone
Greg,
set up.
thank you very much.
Yeah, Oz
Yep,
by Drone set it up with the No Limit Drones group.
right.
Then
Hmm.
he made them all. He made them as a PDF. I got some flying at me. I'm doing the Aussie wave.
Yeah.
That's the Aussie wave. Swatting
Oh,
at flies.
and we also got spin up stickers that Jim from Mr. Graphics.
Oh, Jim Wallace. Yeah, yeah. He's the one who
Yeah,
makes my campaign signs or campaign sign and my
right.
button. And this is the last one right now. And but Rick has some. So Bob Casey said the grandkids love the little lights.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
everybody got a special
Oh,
tag.
yeah, with your name on it and everything. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, and
Excellent.
what else? Oh, there's uh,
Man, he loaded you up.
well,
No
there's
wonder.
another
You
sticker
know,
somewhere in
that's what I
here,
was.
but
I was talking about that last night on Mel's show. Some of the guys were in the chat that were watching the stream were kind of.
complaining.
I'm sorry, squirrel.
Yep.
Nope, that wasn't it. Nope, nope. There it is. Squirrel.
Nope,
There's a squirrel. Yeah.
there it is,
Uh,
right there.
Yeah,
Phew.
yeah. But I was reading. It got the chat again. Better with the drone says he's so old his social security number only has 4 digits. That's old. Oh man, yeah. So, uh, but
Yeah,
anyways, yeah.
somebody was complaining
They
about the
well, some of them were
buffering
saying,
on
it
that.
should have been free, and you know, my thought is this. Okay, here's this. If you're going to
Yeah,
have like a picnic at a park or at a
right.
facility, and it's just going to be a fly-in where everybody comes in and flies, and something like that, yeah. Uh, you didn't get a button, Jim. Well, you're going to get one. God, I'm going to. Everybody who wants a button, send me an email with your address at Lloyd at Grump.
Donation of $5.99.
I may keep Art for helping out with. He may be my new campaign advisor. But
Yeah, I
anyways,
could be your
uh,
treasurer.
you could be my what?
Your treasurer.
Do I have a treasure? I don't think I have a treasure. Yeah.
No?
Uh,
Yeah. So send your
my
money to me.
Tater says I'm so old. My social security number is Roman numerals. You ain't far. Yeah. Uh, well, nowadays kids are. Let me go back. Squirrel,
Yeah,
go back.
back it up,
Yeah,
Lloyd.
back the train up. Let's. If you guys would like one of these campaign buttons, right there,
Right. Yeah.
send
Grumpy
an
vlogger.
email to Lloyd at grumpyvlogger.info. That's LLOYD at grumpyvlogger.info. And give me your address, your name, let me know, and I'll see to it that I get you a campaign button. So, anyways, let's go back to what I was talking about. A lot of the guys are
Yeah,
talking
let's
about
go
they think
back, shall we?
it should have been free, and
Yeah.
but if you're going to have like just a potluck type thing, bring your own picnic lunch, and it's out at the park, and you're using a little venue like that. That's great. I think, and I think there should be more of those. I think we should have fly-ins.
Right.
Uh, I think people in a community need to get together and fly drones and
Hmm.
put a good foot forward for that. And
Right.
then the other thing, but when you all right, Rick, I'll do that. Uh, but anyways, oh,
Yeah.
Mel's in. I
Oh,
saw 400 agent. I thought you were working.
oh.
All right, you made it in time to catch part of the show. Well, you didn't miss much because I had a false start. I I hit I hit stream. Everything started. It was running. Everything was fine, but I forgot to take it off the test pattern. I forgot to hit the timer. So 2 minutes I walked back in here and it's like, oh crap. So I hit the timer. Then it gets down to 14 seconds and I came back and click on this monitor over here, which has my vmix, and I back the whole clock up and start over again. So I drug it back. That's why there was a little. So you didn't miss much. Yeah. But anyways, like I said, if we had if you have a picnic type thing, a fly in like that, get
Right.
together, do whatever, that's okay. But when you put on a production like Kelly does, you
Yeah.
know, that's a big venue. He's got to pay for that. He's got to pay for the
Yep.
sound equipment and all the stuff. He's got to make sure the speakers are brought in. And, some of them came in
Yep.
at their own cost. Some of them came in, were sponsored or whatever. And so, there's a lot involved. I mean, you go to a
Yep.
Comic Con, a Star Trek convention to get decent tickets
Yep.
at a Star Trek convention
Hmm.
to where you're guaranteed you're going to get autographs. It's
Hmm.
$400 a pop.
Wow.
Yeah, the last time I went, it our boys bought, and that was almost 20 years ago. Actually, it was 20 years ago, and our boys bought the tickets for Judy and I for Mother's Day, Father's Day, and we got to go see Leonard Nimoy, and we got his
Oh.
autograph, and all that stuff, and we got front row center seats. I mean, we got
Oh.
right there. We were
Cool.
about 4 foot from
Hey,
him.
Lloyd. Uh,
Yeah.
will you dress up as Atos, the librarian?
No, I don't dress up for those things.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Atos was the guy, the librarian, where he was getting people put into the past because the sun was
oh
going
yeah,
nova
yeah, yeah,
at
yeah, yeah,
any
yeah,
time.
yeah,
Hmm.
yes, yes. And I just saw Mr. Sean Oz. Thank you for
Hey,
stopping
Sean.
by. All right.
Hey, great.
Yeah,
It was great meeting you, Sean.
yeah. He was he. You're not home yet. Still in Austin. Leave tomorrow. Oh wow, yeah. Oh, did you, Sean? Were you with Ken Dono when he had his little accident? He's. I actually, Ken sent me a message last night. He was watching the live stream from last night, in which I was talking about, Judy's health and stuff, and so he. Uh, well, Sean, of course you would dress up for him. You've done that type of makeup. I mean, I dress up as a grumpy old fart, which doesn't require much. I go like I look now. but but anyways, so Ken wrote me something really nice, and we on Twitter private messaged each other and chatted for a little bit, and he said. Yeah, he was telling. I said I heard about your accident, and so today he's posted. He had a few. Okay, well, the one
Yeah,
where he broke the three blades uh, on his Mavic 2 Pro. I said, how bad was it? He says, well, fortunately, it just broke three blades, and some people donated new blades to him, so he
yeah.
he uh,
That was.
he was able to get it running. But yeah, he put pictures of it today. It's kind of banged up.
Hey, Lloyd, did you hear about the prank we pulled on Ken Dono?
No, what'd you do to Ken?
Yeah, Steve Carpenter, Chris Hope, Rodney Bell, and uh, who else? A couple other people. Anyway, Ken came by and you left his camera there. And we thought we'd pull a prank on him because he had called Steve Carpenter. And Steve goes, well, no, we don't see a camera here. And while that's going on, we're taking pictures of each other and the floor and with his camera and yeah, and about a half hour or so later, he finally showed up. Oh yeah, we just found it.
he he said something about filming the wrong one. Yeah, actually, he had just found out at the Sean did a live stream while Ed Ricker was running a racer around the underground parking there, and
Yeah.
uh, and I said, "Oh, is that Ken?" I saw Ken Dono walk by. I said, "Is that Ken?" He says, "Yeah." I said, "Tell him I said bite me." And he goes, he didn't look like he was real happy, but then he said, "Oh, they got my camera." Whew. And he just found out that it was there. He'd been in a panic. He says,
Yeah.
emergency divert. But I did not hear that you guys had it. Were taking pictures. I'll bet he was ready to kill you guys. I thought it was funny. It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. I mean, I like him, but he's always doing stuff. So yeah,
Right.
that was a prank. Oh crap, guys! We rushed back from the flying location. Well, Ken left it there by I'm sure didn't and you guys didn't just hide it from. Yeah, I was going to say, I was going to ask, was alcohol involved? Because I know that Ken likes to have a good time,
Oh
and
yeah.
I know last year he had a really good time. So, but anyways, but yeah, hey. Mel, you weren't in here right at the beginning, but I got to show you what I got. And I'm going to brag about these all night, but
Oh,
this is
cool.
from Thunderbird 6. He sent me,
Oh,
and they're metal. He shipped these all the way from Australia.
oh
And
wow.
that was one. And the other, yeah, That's what you bailed and went back. Wish you guys had just told him so he would have stayed, then filled in with pics each other's butts. That would have been funny. Yeah. He sometimes Ken. Yeah. Oh, there's drone worship. Hello, Dan. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Dan.
And yeah, it was. I felt like I was there just because there was enough people doing stuff and interacting. Yeah, they are awesome, and they're metal too. I mean, they're not the plastic ones. They're
Yeah.
and they're
Kind
they
of
are
like
nice.
that plate in your head.
Yeah, sort of like the one up there. Yeah, yeah, the plate in my head that keeps my brains from falling out. You bought him out their element, and it was pretty funny stuff. Well, I can't wait to see that, Sean. I'm looking forward to seeing some of that. But yeah, before I get too far into this, a couple of things. I do try to. It's hard for me to stay in control. That's why I have a co-host. You've worked with me every Sunday, so you know what it's like.
Yeah.
I'm off the rails most of the time, but I do try to keep my show in a flow. It doesn't always. Sometimes the flow isn't good, But at our age, you can expect that. But anyway, that's a whole different story. Did I just go there? Yeah, I did, didn't I? But all right. Oh, I know what it was. When I'm at 710 now, and I appreciate everybody who has subscribed to me. So, I mean, I've jumped up pretty good. I hit the 700, and it's been steady for every few days to pick up 2 or 3. And that's good. That's a good steady growth. It's not excessive. Sometimes you go to sites, and if you grow too fast, then YouTube takes it away. So,
Yeah.
a steady growth is always where. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, squirrel. Yeah. But anyways, so what I want to talk about is when I reach 1,000. Little Scudder gets all over the place, doesn't he? Anyways, when I reach 1,000, I will be giving away something, and I will be giving away.
Ooh,
Let me turn your. All right, there, your mic's on. Okay. The QX65, it's a micro FPV racing drone, and it will come with a already matched to it, the FS, it's a FlySky i6X, a
Right.
6-channel controller. And so when I
want
reach 1,000, I will announce that. Yeah, no, I did go to sleep, but I didn't sleep in this shirt, Mel. I just put it on. I just put it on for the show. Yeah, I knew he was going to say something like that. Jeez. Yeah, it's the same. I have got the wrong button there. Every time I push that button, it goes, whee. Anyways, that's what I will be.
How do we win that, Lloyd?
Well, what you do is, first off, when I reach 1,000, I will announce it. But what I want you to do is, what I would like is, if you know one person or two that would be interested in following my channel and find my content of interest, tell them about it. And if they subscribe to me, tell them who sent you. When they, and then I will announce, and and that I'm not going to make that. I'm just going to announce anybody who wants to be in the drawing. I'll probably say what the rules are then. But yeah, it is a nice shirt. Judy got me. I got a new one. It's clean. Well, I wore it last night, but I didn't sleep in it, Mel. Mm-hmm. But I see Mad Kiwi is in here too. All right. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta quit looking at the chat. I lose track of what I'm doing.
Lloyd, is that contest only for continental United States?
I will be looking into that. I've got to. I've got to discuss with my sponsor. It may be. I think probably is the way it's going to be, but
Okay.
I will be having that discussion because it is hard for people outside. For us to send stuff overseas.
Mhm.
And so, but I've done it. The last when I hit 500, I gave away something, and I sent that to Canada. That was interesting. That took as long to get to Canada as it did for uh, Glenn Thunderbird 6 to send me these signs from Australia. Go figure, you know. And, well, don't cry yet, Daddy of 13. I'm not saying that, because Daddy of 13 is overseas. He's in England.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. You
I
don't
will
want
work
it to
out the
end up
details.
like scrolling around the world
Yeah,
and
yeah.
have it bounce back to you, and you end up paying for postage and
See what
back.
Greg wrote in there? Forget the little people. Sob, sob. It's discrimination. No, it's not.
Hey,
Freight is a killer. Believe it. I, yeah. I know you guys are, and but I may see what I can work out, and but I've got to get to 1,000 before I have the contest. So you guys, if you can help me out, I really appreciate it. Remember, if you don't know, they can find out about me here and here, and that's my YouTube channel, and I would appreciate that subscribing and ring the bell if you haven't. So, and
I'll get all my single Filipinos to
hey,
subscribe.
I everybody Now, the other thing I do on my channel, okay, is I always do my weekly shout out, and this week it wasn't hard. It just there it really come down. Actually, it was because there's about 3 people I was considering, but this is who the shout out of the week is. Mr. Glenn Dawson, Thunderbird 6. And you know how hard it is. I had to go to his site to get that picture, but yes, you can, Thunderbird. You can. He wants to plug his site in the chat, so feel absolutely free to. And but here we go again. I have changed this set, and I apparently changed it. So every time I push that button, those cannons are going to go off. This is not supposed to have the cannons going off, but anyways, Metro Drones. Hey, glad you made it. I appreciate it. And
It was nice
for your
meeting you,
Potos
Metro.
run, I would like to know what your position is in the Middle East. What is my position in the Middle East? Well, the Middle East is east of the Middle West.
Yep.
That's its position. Yeah, isn't it in the Middle East, east of the Middle West?
Yeah,
As my campaign slogan says, I stand for nothing. And I'm an honest politician. I'm going to tell you right now, I can be bribed. I'll take all sorts of campaign contributions, And it's 2 N's. Well, I got your last name.
yeah.
I should have looked at that because it was on the. No, it wasn't. You just said G. Yeah, well, I apologize. I will make a correction, and it will be back up again because I'll save that one. And it's just a matter of a few seconds of fixing it, but I have to do it outside of this. But Glenn, I apologize, but I want to thank you. And he did not have to do that, and it was such a surprise. And but it meant a lot. And so, Art, what's going on with you besides Spin Up? What other wonderful things are going on in your life?
Well, I'm back to work. I just posted 2 videos today. I posted a video of my day at Spin Up, and I also have a video out there thanking Kelly Shores for putting on such a wonderful event. And and a shout out to all the people that I met at Spin Up. So
Cool.
they're
Yeah.
on my page at Artco Drone Solutions. So
Yep.
check
Arco
them
Drone
out.
Solutions,
Mhm.
and we can't forget about your show on Sunday, which I co-host with you,
Right,
and
Art's
it is
place.
definitely. I can bring him in, but he'd have to come in on Zoom. Let me make sure I've got Zoom running. I do. Okay. Yeah, there's Zoom. Let me see here. Okay, give me a second here, and
All right, we will.
oops, there it is. I got to get the ID. Okay.
Yeah. So glad you're on the ball there, Lloyd.
Oh yeah.
You're so quick with it. It's like snap, snap it. Come on.
Well,
Press
yeah.
the button.
No, I'm not.
Beep, beep. Hey, Greg has people working for him.
Oh, he's got a
He's got a
producer. This is a
producer
self-produced
running.
show, and let me write that number. It's
Yeah, it's right there.
you're supposed to tell
No,
jokes.
no, that button there.
Yeah,
Not
no,
that.
I've got to give him the password though. He needs the password. 9262. Tell a joke. You're a comedian. All right. Okay, I sent that to you, Mel. And if you want to jump on here, you can. And let me bring up the chat again so I can see what people are saying. So, yeah, I handle myself. Anyways, but I do have Zoom set up, so if he wants to come in, he can do that. So, yeah, everybody was saying you were supposed to tell a joke. Well, you're the comedian, you're the professional. You know, I thought I was
Oh.
going to have to ask Alexa. You're supposed to tell a joke, Art.
All right, I got a joke for you.
Whoops, wrong one.
Yeah, wrong button.
Yeah,
There
wrong button.
we go. Uh, you know why there isn't a Windows 9?
Why?
Because it wouldn't sell in Germany.
Oh my God. Oh. Okay, Art.
There, Wilhelm. Did you get that Windows 9? 9.
9, yeah. Oh, yeah. We need some filler? Yeah, I do. Go to the hardware
Well,
store, get some
I,
polyfilla. Oh, jeez. Okay, this show has officially gone off the rails. It's I don't know if Mel was going to get in or not, but let me see. Uh, I don't see. Whoops. Okay. No, I don't see anybody in yet, so.
oh,
Okay. Okay. No. All right. All right. Anyways,
Well, 20 years ago, a firmware update had a different meaning. Yeah, those little blue pills.
oh my
Honey, I
God.
just took the pill an hour ago, waiting for that firmware update.
What kind of drone says 10,000 unemployed comedians in the U.S. Art? Oh my God. The first person I've seen that did a how to travel with your drone video. Actually, I did see that. That was a good video, you know. And that's something, you know, a lot of people don't do. I'm thinking, uh-oh.
Oh, doorbell.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, let me see if I can bring him in.
Uh,
Dee 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 dee. Why is that not?
who was the doorman on Mary Tyler Moore?
Okay. Now, I don't know if Mel can even hear us. I brought him in. Mel, can you hear us?
I hear you.
Okay. Now I got to figure out how to get your picture.
Yeah, that would be good.
Okay, that's not it. Exit full screen. Valerie. Let's see. Oh, there we
And
go.
while we're at it, we could do. That's what we did.
Okay. Why is this?
Kind of like we will.
Let's see.
I will teapot short and stout.
Reviewers. Well, that should be you, but it's not working. Let me see. Nope. It's
Well,
not working.
my audio's there. My
Yeah,
video is going
can
out to you.
Yeah. Can you hear him? Whoops. I can't hear you, though. I shut him off. All
No,
right.
you can't?
Yeah, now I
Can
can.
you hear me?
Okay.
Okay.
Let me do this.
And
Art, do you
yeah,
hear me
you know.
okay?
Yeah, I hear you, Mel.
Okay. Well, Lloyd got part of it working.
Yeah, I've got part of it working. Let's see.
Okay, yeah, that looks interesting.
Yeah.
It's 7:59.
Hello,
Okay.
everybody. Bob Casey, Chris Hope Tater, Matt North, T-Bird 6. Congratulations on the shout out.
There we go.
Oh,
There we go.
oh
All
my
right.
goodness. Would you look at that?
Yeah.
There we go. Whoops. Wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong one. There we go.
Now you got it. Boy, oh boy, Lloyd.
It had 6 windows that it wanted. It's the first time I've used this since I don't know when. So hey, Mel, how you doing? How was
Man,
how was your day today?
It's been an interesting day.
Has it?
Yep. Been an interesting day indeed. And I got to pop out chat because every time I click on chat, it covers up the Zoom window.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right.
There we go. We get this all working.
Technology
on my
is a
end.
pain. All right.
Man, you got it though. You did it. I'm proud of you, buddy. I'm proud of you.
I did. Yeah. Now, Art, you can hear?
What? Yeah, I did.
Okay. You can hear everybody. Good. Okay. That was
So I gotta tell you something, Lloyd. It's
don't do me that way. That's just wrong. That's just mean.
I had to see if you'd,
No,
buy into
I
that
was
or not.
watching. I was paying real close attention to because I've got you over on my other monitor. You're covering up my whole monitor there, so I could see your movements. But I just had to get the right mic, or not the right. I had the mic set up fine. I just had to get the right input to bring you onto the screen. So.
Oh, okay. Well,
And,
you didn't have to bring me on. I mean, Art's
well,
doing
no.
a fine job over there.
Art
in the
was
second
doing
seat,
fine, but I wanted to
And,
know how did your day go?
just got to figure out one thing. I got to figure out how to hijack one package from Austin, Texas to Colorado.
Yeah.
Sean, thanks, man. And I got it right here. It's sitting on the bookshelf right next to my studio desk.
Yes.
Nobody can see it because the camera's not pointed that way, but I got it right here, man. It's awesome.
Oh, I could see it.
Yeah, we saw it when you showed it to us. Yeah, and that was pretty awesome. Yeah. And Sean, thank you so much for stopping in and visiting, and I appreciate it. And I have enjoyed our back and forth that we've had on the didn't want to vanish, just so I thought early goodbyes in case you vanish. All right, okay.
In other words, he's going to vanish.
Yeah, well, he's going to vanish eventually, so
Yeah.
By next week, those squirrels will be running up and down Lloyd's legs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did you like my squirrel? I
Yeah, the squirrel's something
yes,
else.
yeah.
And I got to say, it was nice to meet Art over at Spin Up. Um, let's see, Rodney Bell, I met there for the first time. Ron Brown, Bill, not Bill,
Oh, Marcus Crawford.
Marcus.
Marcus
Yeah.
Crawford.
You
Yeah.
said
Thank you, Art.
Ron. You said I thought, well, Marcus goes. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
they're like a match set.
Yep.
yeah, so there were several guys there that I got to meet, and it was really nice to meet every single one of you. I really mean that. It was really cool.
Well,
Same
I
here.
think Kelly does such a great job of bringing together the community because, you know, irregardless of all of our, you know, we all have our idiosyncrasies and our own way of doing things. We all have our own niche, you know, and we all, you know, a lot of us cross over niches, you know, because I'm on both you guys' shows, and I appreciate you guys coming in tonight because I started out. This show started out with a whimper, man. I just, I was, that's why I wrote up there. I said it's being sponsored by the Charlie Foxtrot Company. So, those of you guys that don't know what Charlie Foxtrot is, ask one of your military friends. They'll tell you. Yeah.
Well, I can tell them easy, Lloyd. Give them the first word, they can guess the second one. The first word's
Yeah.
cluster.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was a
Yeah.
total cluster. Yeah. Because I started out, I've got a button. I just push it to start streaming, and you know, all I have
See,
to do
what
is
it
push
is,
the
everybody.
button.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what he's talking about, pushing all these buttons. And you know what he does? He makes all these buttons up, and then he
Nothing.
goes to bed and takes a nap. And when he wakes up from the nap, he's
forgot
got
what
no
that-
damn clue what the buttons are for.
I've tried.
Yeah.
Well, the thing was, is I forgot when I pushed the stream button. I forgot to hit the timer button right next to it because when I start streaming, it brings up the test pattern. You know, that way I've got something there for a second, and then I stepped out of the room, walked back in. 2 minutes were up, and it's still the test pattern. I hadn't started
Yeah.
the timer yet. So then I come over here and I have to click on my desktop to get my Stream Deck to pop up and to come back to the right buttons. And when I did, I hit the timer and it was down to like 14 seconds, and I ran it all the
no.
way back up to 4 minutes.
Oh.
Oh, crap.
And Bob Casey typed in chat. He says, "Art, while it's Spin Up, 400 AGL whispering to me, really wanted to win that rope." I saw that RoboMaster when we went in and sat down. Bob Casey and I sat next to each other in the event hall, and I seen that thing up on the table up there, and I leaned over to him and I said, "Man, that's a RoboMaster. I want to win that damn thing. I want to win that."
Guess what, Mel? You didn't win it. Art did.
No.
Art
Yep.
did. Yeah.
Yep. But
Over here.
I gave
That's
Kelly
great.
I gave Kelly a corrected shipping address.
Oh, did you?
Yes. Yeah, I
Fort
told him
Smith,
that Art-
Arkansas?
I told him that Art
Yeah.
gave him the wrong address by mistake, and it needs to come to Fort Smith, Arkansas.
Fort Smith, Arkansas. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
No.
Yeah.
No. Kelly had already sent me a package before. It was one of the race at drone frisbees.
Oh,
That
Oh,
one.
yeah.
hey, Curtis, welcome.
Hey,
Oh, there's Curtis Dart. All right.
So anyway,
What?
Lloyd, I just thought I'd come in and let you know that I'm watching the show, and I'm going to get out of here and let you finish the show.
Yep.
And I don't want to hog all your airtime, and
Well, I appreciate you. He says he won it. I won it. Laugh out loud. Nah, nah, nah. That's from Sean
Yeah.
Oz. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what Art's saying. Art's saying,
Yeah.
"Nanner,
Does
nanner,
anybody
nanner,
yet
I'm the
know
one that won it."
Who won? Who won the Mavic 2 Pro? Does anybody know? Sean, do you know?
I can't remember the guy's name.
He was a newcomer to Spin Up.
Yeah. Yeah, he was.
A fairly newcomer to the group. Nobody knows really much about him that I know of, anyway. But yeah, there was a guy there, a new guy, that won it. Yep.
Well, good. You know, if it's somebody's new to this and they're new to the community, that's the perfect person to win something
Sure.
like that. You know,
Yep.
it really is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
So anyway, Sean, awesome. Bob, amazing. Everybody but Greg. No, even Greg. And Greg, now that I see you in chat, I remember I promised I'd do something for you when I got back to the house. So I will do that now and text you that number. So I'll see y'all later. I'm going to shut my mic off, Lloyd, and you can do whatever you need to do.
Okay. All right. All right. So I
Take care,
will.
Mel. Good to see you
All right.
again.
Yeah. Good seeing you,
everybody.
Mel. All right. Later.
Same, Art. Bye.
And we're going to have to put up with the cheering again. I don't know why it's doing that. So let's see. I can make sure Zoom audio is off. So that takes care of that. So, and he's gone. So, okay. Anyways, man, it was nice to have him drop in. You know, I've done so many shows with Mel that as much as I enjoy everybody and I've had some good shows here lately. And Art, man, I appreciate you coming on last minute. The person that was supposed to be my co-host, he didn't even show up for the show tonight. So I don't know what happened. So I will make sure I have a co-host next week. And if one of you guys would like to be co-host, send me an email again at lloyd@grumpyvlogger.info. You know, so, and I would be glad to, and anybody's already been co-host, if you want to do it again, just let me know, because right now, the way it's working with Mel, I think he's going to be working all this shift, so, your video switching is like Telstra. You ring and you get the wrong number. Yeah. Yeah, did that bill come through? Did you hear that ring?
Yep.
Did you? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I'm actually running Zoom right now anyway, so that I'd have it all set up. So because I didn't know if I was going to do this with just a single host or if I was going to do an open forum, and I'd wanted to do an open forum before, and I may go and switch things up a little bit, but I really like having my set up. I'm building a whole new set, and I worked on it today, and that's why things are so screwed up, because I didn't get it finished, and I had to go back to this. That's why every time I push this button, I get that. That's actually, I don't know why it's doing that, because it's not supposed to, but I'll fix that at another time. So, anyways, I think, is there anything else you want to say? Guys, don't forget on Sundays at 1 o'clock Mountain Time, 2 o'clock Central Time, 3 o'clock Eastern Time, and let's see, it's 1 o'clock. It's noon for the left-leaning people out there in California and on the left coast. It's noon. Every Sunday, Art does. It's called Art's Place, and if you don't have him, subscribe to Art's Place, and we have some interesting guests on, and sometimes we have some really interesting discussion, especially if you can keep me focused.
Yeah.
Although this weekend was pretty good. I mean, good Lord, we covered everything.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
And somehow we got into religion, and I thought that was quite interesting. Yeah.
It is, yeah. And that's part of, I've studied it for years, and it's just part of who I am, well, kind of was my job at one time. So, so,
well,
something
I have one last joke for you, since we're, getting close there.
Getting close, yeah.
You know how German winemakers say goodbye?
No.
Our feet are stained.
Oh my God. Our feet are stained.
I was going to tell that to Kelly, since he knows German.
Yeah.
And he was over there in Germany. He'd probably get a kick out of that.
Yeah, that's a good joke. That is an excellent joke. Okay, I think I'm going to do like you said. I'm going to start winding it down. Remember, when I get to 1,000, I'm going to set the contest rules up, and I will be giving away this, and this will go with it. So, and but Those things are starting to drive me nuts now. Sort of like that there. But anyways, uh, Art, thank you for coming in last minute. I really appreciate it. It's
Hey,
always a
no
pleasure to have you.
problem. It was a pleasure.
You know, you and I work together well, so
Yep.
it works out. So, uh, and I appreciate you coming in last minute. And if you would like to be a co-host on this show or a guest, just send me an email at lloyd@grumpyvlogger.info. And I want to thank you again, and I want to say how much, again, I want to do one more time. I'm going to do this. This is for the shout out, and that's Glenn with 2 N's, not one. At least I didn't call you Craig this time. Last time
Yeah.
I called him Craig. I said, "Hey, Craig, how you doing?" I was thinking of Mad Kiwi, and so then he started giving. So I finally get his name right, but I spelled it wrong. So, anyways, and one more cheer for that. And that's like I said, as the sign says, Glenn. And just remember, I am grumpy.
Yes, you
Thanks,
are.
man. Oh, mate, that was unbelievable. I was just blown away by that. So, with that said and done, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start the timer, and you guys can say goodbye to each other in the chat. I appreciate everybody who spent their time with us. And Art, you take care. All right?
All right. You do the same.
As soon as the timer's over, I'll come on with a final word to everybody, and let's ring it out right now, okay? We'll start counting her down. So thanks again, Art.
All right. You're welcome.
known as the grumpy vlogger. I'll gripe and complain longer. Please do me the adieu and kindly view me on YouTube.
My fellow Americans, I am Lloyd Mendenhall, the Grumpy Vlogger. I am running for President of the United States of America in the 2020 election. I will be running on the Indem Republican ticket. I, along with my running mate, James Boyd from Above and Beyond Drones, would like your support. We stand for nothing, and we won't stand for anything. Remember, bite me. Vote for me, and I will set you free. Paid for by the Grumpy Vlogger Campaign Committee, and I approve this message. Thank you. Okay, everyone, I want to thank you for joining, and I want to say good night to all of you. I hope you have a good week the rest of the week. I hope I was able to make it a little bit of a fun start. And as always, I want to thank Chris Hope for the stuff he does when he posts the chats and stuff. And I want to thank some of them I missed, which is Weedman, Thomas O'Sullivan. Let's see, who else did I miss? There's a bunch of you I missed. Jeff, I said to you, and Mad Kiwi, of course, and MD Drones, or Metro Drones, I should say, MD Metro Drones. Anyways, all of you guys, everybody who joined, Peter Carroll, Curtis Dart, Matt North, all of you guys, Ronnie B. I really appreciate everybody who stopped in and spending a little bit of time with me. And I want to thank Art for jumping in last minute, and thank Mel for popping in for a few seconds to say hi to everyone. And again, I want to thank Glenn with 2 N's, Dawson, Thunderbird 6, and thank you so much. You just do not know how much these things that you guys do for me means to me. I'm always touched. So anyways, with that said and done, I want to say goodbye. Y'all take care. I am the Grumpy Vlogger. Be nice to each other. All right? You take care. Bye-bye for now.